Hey, gods and goddesses. Let's choose a message. Do I want to keep this card? Okay, I'm going to keep that card because I'm going to be choosing three messages. Actually, no, I won't keep that card because hold on. Hey, gods and goddesses. I'm going to be doing my lovely Scorpio suns and Scorpio risings. We're going to be doing three messages from your higher self, and we're going to be choosing one message from um, this your spirit guides and see what they would like for you to know, like a word of advice. So, Scorpio, suns and Scorpio risings, please. I need three messages from your higher self, Scorpio. Okay. Okay. We have emotional healing, check your ego, and cosmic wisdom. Let's see what your higher self is trying to tell you, Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. Scorpio suns and Scorpio risings. Alrighty. Scorpio. No matter what you want people to know, no matter what secrets you try to hide, we all know that you are a water sign, okay? You are a um, deep diver, like you dive deep, you dive into the depths of everything, right? And even of self, and like even of other people that you merge with, um, Scorpio, and all of this, you never truly heal from it, Scorpio. You're just kind of like, okay, that's, it's, I'm done with it. It's rebirth onto something new. And you kind of just like move on and jump into the next thing. Um, Scorpio, it's like a transformational thing. It's always transformation for the better, yes, Scorpio. But we also have these earthly, emotions that build up and can really affect our bodies. We don't realize it, when it's being done, but it is something that does happen when we need emotional healing. It can release a lot for you, Scorpio, especially like within your hips, within your back, even your shoulders. You can do certain exercises like this, to release sadness. You can do certain exercises like this, to increase your sight, or just to touch on your temple. You can massage your third eye. There's a lot of things that you can do, Scorpio. I know that but you also have to feel those emotions and have to let them come up in order to like let them go and release them. In order to heal them, you have to acknowledge them, Scorpio. And it's hard for you to acknowledge them. I do understand. I'm a very sensitive person, but I'm sensitive to like the next person. And I love that. I used to not like that. I used to actually hate it, ran away from it for 3 years. I was like, why do I freaking feel so much? But like with the Scorpio, I feel like you have more control over it. And you teaching us, like other, people who have water sign placements, that you can be strong and still be, like vulnerable, but first, you, Scorpio, you kind of have to heal from all the vulnerability that you experience, and not just say like, it was them, or they did it, or it was because this certain situation, and really realize that you're walking along a path, Scorpio, that is grand. People want to know you. They want you. You're a very, sexy person. You look amazing. Your energy is amazing. As soon as a person meets you, it's either love or hate. And if it's love, it's the strongest. And if it's hate, it's the strongest. And we have to realize that things change. People's emotions change, and we have to acknowledge that and try to move on from that, Scorpio. But I feel like your higher self was really trying to tell you, like, You are a superhero. When this happens to you, when you're doing emotional healing, it's a release. You feel so much lighter. You can run, jump, fly. You feel a sense of peace behind what you felt. It's no longer like this heavy burden of like, oh my gosh, they did this. And for Scorpio, you will never see it being like a heavy burden on their shoulders. It's kind of just like this wound or this scar that's not going away. You can see on them, you can hear, like a crackle in the voice of a Scorpio, but it's never like, oh my goodness, like something wrong with this person. I must, dive in deep. It's always like this mysterious thing, with the Scorpio. And I feel like you want to check your ego behind this though, because like just because you have an emotions doesn't mean, anything is going on, like anything is wrong with you. This is like a human vessel, like this is just a vessel. It's a soup, that we in. And we use things like astrology, numerology, or anything, dreams, astral projection, to connect to a different world that enhances our world, that we see, or that we experience. So you want to like really check your ego behind your emotional healing, because in doing all of this, Scorpio, you can really find a lot of wisdom, a lot of cosmic, wisdom behind letting your emotions arise and settling them. You can find a lot of wisdom with letting yourself feel those feels, right? And then release them and experience them, because once again, we're in a vessel. And um you know certain body parts, our vessel is connected to the source, right? Our fingertips, whatever we touch is alive. Everything is alive, Scorpio. And and knowing that, like, the deep depths of reality, to where you're like, I don't understand what's really going on over here. Like, I don't understand how people are not, people betray other people, how people don't have this condition or compassion besides, for themselves. People are hungry, children are raped and starved. All this, extra, like all these questions that are unanswered, that Scorpio has been asking, since they were younger, since they were a child. What the hell is this? Like, why, do these people seem like savages and like vulgar savages, when you probably had to, be a little savage yourself and just bury those emotions, because it's like nobody else is talking about them, nobody else is thinking about them. Why is this coming up for me? Maybe this is something I just need to bury and move through and keep on flowing, keep on moving, transform that, and move on to something else. But you have to check that ego. You have to check that ego, Scorpio. And honestly, like, I'm feeling like, yeah, they're telling you to check your ego there, but your higher self is only to tell you to check your ego in order for you to heal, not check your ego just to talk, just to like, hey, like, ego, or like let your ego down. No, you know what I'm saying? Ego is something that you have to work with, but healing is a journey. Healing is forever. Healing is every day. Healing is every minute of the day, right? But wisdom, being able to access wisdom, is every minute of the day too. So just think about that. You know, Scorpio, really think of yourself as a guru, as a healer, as, a lord, basically, that people look upon and they want a piece of. And you just have to be like careful. You have to heal from certain situations before you get into another situation. So you have to take the wisdom out of that situation and apply it to another situation. So you, like, for you, Scorpio, I really feel like this, your higher self is telling you to heal, because you're going to find so much knowledge and so much wisdom in healing, really clarifying what is this place and what is your place in this jungle. So let's choose a message from your spirit guides, Scorpio. See what they would like for you to know. This one, because it's peeking out at me. Oh, wow. We got Neptune in like Pisces season. I love Pisces. But also, Scorpio, Pisces is a water sign, same as you. So, with Neptune, you really have to be careful. Like, not be careful like Scorpio. you can interpret your dreams. You can interpret, messages from the universe that people cannot fathom. You can interpret a lot, like a lot of um wisdom that has not been, like, even, that no one has gotten here yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get like these secret downloads um of like certain information that makes you more like valuable than others, or makes you more not even valuable than others. It makes you set apart from others. You are a unique creation within yourself. And though there's an illusion, we have Neptune here, there is an illusion of everything. Trust me, not everything is what it seems, Scorpio. Like, people might seem like they're about something, or like this man-made thing may seem like, oh, like they have actual power. They don't. Scorpio, this is an illusion. I feel like your higher self is just reminding you right now, like, hey, this what they're talking about is an illusion. Like, you have real cosmic wisdom. You know what I'm saying? When you go within yourself and you start to heal, nobody can stop that. Like, pay attention to your dreams, your psychic visions. Don't let anything confuse you. You are very wisdomatic. You know what's going on here. But also understand that you have to bring up those emotions to work through it. Those are not an illusion. Anything that, you know, people, make up, or not even things people make up. Anything that I don't agree with, I say it's an illusion. I see it as an illusion because it does nothing for me. And you kind of have to think about it like that, Scorpio, but without your ego. Without the ego. Like, oh, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I'm better than that. I'm this and that. I feel you. You are. However, heal, and then, really express like, okay, I can, I'm better off by myself. I can make things possible by myself. I'm a dreamer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very intuitive. I'm psychic. I have cosmic wisdom. I have all these things going for me. Why can't I heal? You can, Scorpio. So that's all that I have for, not even why can't I heal. Scorpios feel like your higher self is telling me, like, you feel like you heal. Your spirit guides are telling me, like, do your dreams, visions, and all, your well, I don't even know how to say that word. I don't even know how to say that word, but all of your like Christ energy that you have, Scorpio, you really want to direct it towards yourself. Like, you don't want to. How can I say this in English words? All of your wisdom and all the things that you learned and all the things that you realized was an illusion, like before anyone, or all the information you got before anyone. You want to tell people, but you don't want to tell people, just tell them. You kind of want to advise them. You really use that emotional healing stance that you stand for now, and now talk to a next person and tell them the information that you received. And now you're talking as a healed conversation, right, Scorpio? So try that, and if this reading resonates with you, please leave a comment down below. If you would like to check out my shop, all the information is going to be down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.